While being a successful marketing leader, or any leader for that matter, relies on many hard and soft skills, there's one skill that will make or break your success, and that's delegation.
Delegation isn't about getting rid of tasks, it's about empowering others to help you achieve your goals.
We're going to cover 3 things: why leaders may not be comfortable or unable to delegate, effective tips for people managers on how to successfully manage delegations, and if a leader has delegated an assignment to you, tips on completing it successfully. So let's start with why leaders may not be comfortable or even unable to delegate. It could be that some leaders find it hard to give up control. They just tend to be more comfortable being in the weeds all the time. Maybe you've experienced a boss like this. Sometimes leaders get overwhelmed with day-to-day fires, and then urgencies take over, which can lead to micromanaging. There could even be increased pressures, both internally and externally, that can cause more tactical involvement. Maybe it's because a leader has the perception that one of his or her direct reports isn't accomplishing things in a timely manner, forcing more involvement. This might even be caused by the direct report not feeling empowered to make tactical decisions due to pain associated with past delegation feedback, which can result in a fear of making wrong decisions.
All right, now let's talk about effective tips for people managers on how to manage delegations. Number 1, create a plan, define delegation tasks, and then fully document it for each team member. Remember to start small with new hires to confirm autonomy. Number 2, set clear expectations up front. Ensure team members understand the scope of the delegation, when it needs to be completed, what the specific deliverables are, and a formal documented description of the outcome. Number 3, check in regularly. Don't just delegate and disappear. Monitor progress and provide regular coaching. It will avoid disappointment down the road. Number 4, don't overreact to failure. As an effective leader, you need to remain calm and constructive. Treat failure as a learning opportunity. Number 5, avoid the blame game. Don't just blame the team member. Review how you could have set them up for success better. Number 6, treat it as a joint failure. As the leader, accept responsibility for delegation failure too. Don't just blame it on the team. Number 7, analyze the reasons. Work to understand why the delegation failed. Were expectations unclear? Is more training needed? Document lessons learned and put improved processes in place. Number 8, if you see things starting to go awry, reset expectations. Provide clarity around expected results going forward, and be sure to offer additional support. Number 9, focus on the future. Move past the failure quickly and positively. Set the team member up for the next success. And lastly, number 10, consider skills fit. Look, if you feel there's a significant mismatch in skills, experience, or even work style, it's time to reassign the work. But with good process transparency and joint accountability, leaders can turn delegation failures into growth opportunities. All right, thanks for hanging in there with me. We've talked about why leaders may not be comfortable delegating. We've also covered effective tips for leaders on how to successfully manage delegations. We're going to quickly wrap things up with a framework on completing delegated assignments successfully. Ask clarifying questions. If there's anything that you don't fully understand, make sure you ask before you start any delegated task. Request samples or models. Sometimes tasks can be a bit ambiguous. To get more clarity, make sure you ask for samples or models that you can draw from. Confirm priorities. Make sure everyone's in sync on what's due and when. A good PM can keep everyone on track, but if there isn't one, you'll have to act as the project manager. Fly in here. Check in regularly. Bosses often assume you're on track. If you're running into roadblocks, bring it up immediately. It only makes you look more committed to a successful outcome. Stay organized. Again, a good PM can help, but if there isn't one, use whatever tools you like to stay on time and on target. Leverage resources. Do what you're good at and delegate what you're not. Okay, this fly is driving me crazy. It's time to delegate. I'm bringing in my colleague Chip to deal with this fly. Chip, get it. Good boy, good boy. Good job. Get feedback. Do a post-mortem once you've completed the delegated assignment. Talk about what went right and what went wrong. Look, in a perfect world, delegation is simply doing what only you can do and then delegating the rest.
But let's face it, in today's world of being asked to do more with less, this can be a bit challenging. The bottom line is don't get trapped trying to do it all. This can spiral out of control very quickly if you're not careful. Use the framework here to strengthen your ability to delegate, and you'll soon improve your reputation of getting things done.